NASCAR levies penalties. That's not my problem.
When you hear the penalties, does that go to the back of your mind the next time something like that happens and you have to decide fight or don't fight, or push or don't push, or hit a car on the track or not? When you think about the penalties they do lay?
No, I think when you feel like you've been wronged, you do what you got to do.
Did you agree with the penalties that they gave to the JTG guys?
It doesn't matter whether I agree or not. NASCAR makes the penalties.
Did you feel like they should be penalized? Do you feel like that they stepped over the line when they had you in a chokehold?
NASCAR makes the penalties, so.
Would you have done anything different looking back?
Maybe, but I walked into the situation and just, it was calm to start and then escalated from there.
Did you look at the replay at all, and did you feel any differently after seeing the replay?
Nope.
No?
I gave extra room, and when I was dragging the fence, he smashed my door.
What will you do if he tries to wreck you tomorrow?
I don't think he will.
Have you talked to him at all?
Why do you say that?
I have not.
So Kyle's done it over for you. You're moving on, or you've moved on.
I don't need a fight with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I need a fight with the top 3 guys so I can start winning some races.
What do you think about what Richard said about, sort of defended you and said, I'm not going to wreck our car, I'll whoop his ass personally?
That's Richard. I mean, it's fine. He's given us our support and having our back, so appreciate that.
Yeah, I think, obviously that's kind of the same way I feel. But it's been done in the past, so it's not anything new. There's been other instances where that has happened, very similar. So, it is what it is.
If you had to do it all over again, would you change anything about what you did last week?
Yeah, there's a couple things.
Are you surprised at how much the fine ended up being?
Yeah, definitely surprised. It's a lot. One that again is obviously the most I've ever fined anybody, but it's, I guess we won something. We won the highest fine. So no, it's high for sure.
How do you feel about this weekend? Because you have back-to-back 7th-place finishes.
Yeah, I feel like for us, man, we got. That's why we've kind of put everything else on the back burner this week, and not really focused on what happened, and really focus on what we can accomplish this weekend, and try and carry some momentum into Gateway, which was one of our better races last year.
How big of a chunk of cash is that in your world? You see what I'm saying?
It's a massive chunk in anybody's world. So 75,000 adds up in anybody's world, no matter what. So it's big, and I definitely wasn't expecting. If I did expect the fine, I definitely didn't think that much. So I don't really know what I was expecting, but it's a massive amount.
So moving on from that, but I want to say that it was heavily promoted, and I wonder if you feel like, hey, either tell us do it and don't then promote it, or don't promote it and let us have at it.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions, Claire. A lot of questions about a lot of aspects of it. But we haven't got to that point where I voiced my concerns and opinions before the fine came out. I really haven't voiced my opinions to them, since then. So, which I don't think they can tell me a whole lot anyway until we decide, what we're going to do with it. So, I got a lot of questions and concerns that I'll hopefully get answered at some point.
So will you voice that then after you decide if you're going to appeal or something?
Yeah, I'll voice that, behind closed doors. I don't think I've got I feel like very good points and valid, perspective from my end that, I feel like is probably better, sitting down with them in a room and just kind of hashing it out. So, no matter what I say out here is not gonna really affect anything. So, I'd like to, at some point, obviously, whether we do appeal, pay, whatever decide to do, then at that moment, they'll be able to kind of talk a little bit more about that.
Thank you.
Do you think the fine goes to the back of your head or other drivers' head about whether they decide to take action on an incident or not?
Yeah, probably so. I definitely think people will think about it.
Like if you knew, would you have done something? Would you have changed your
I don't know.
approach?
I'm not real sure.
Hard to